Hi, my name is AyaHQ and I'm building Atsur. Atsur is a record-keeping infrastructure that basically brings visibility to art transactions. So usually before in the art ecosystem is based on trust. When you sell, the artwork goes and that's it. But that's not sustainable when you want your art to be an asset. What if you wanted to have insurance? What if you wanted to do securities or resell? That's why the African art market loses so much money every year, because we just don't track our sales. What happens to our artwork? Is it exhibited? In the art industry, it's called provenance, but it's ownership history, basically. So what we do is we have the infrastructure, the platform where artists can come on, galleries come on, put all the information on the artwork. Like your art now has a profile. And then if you wanted to sell or move the artwork, we track that movement such that the artist can get royalties, such that the value of the artwork as well, if you wanted to resell it, if you wanted to export it like internationally, you don't need to start going everywhere. Your art keeps living on after you. So that's what we're building. I have always loved art and I've always collected. I didn't even think of myself as collecting at the time. I have artist friends and I like to be like, when I see somebody very talented, I will buy them when I can afford them because I'll soon no longer be able to afford them. So I didn't know I was collecting, but that's what I was doing over time. And then it turns out that I'm a software engineer as well. So I not really connected the two dots between buying art and what I could build for the ecosystem, until when I started leading a blockchain community and we're talking about NFTs, we're talking about, it was 2022, they were like, the bubble is going to burst, people are using it for anything. And then me and some artist friends started having a real conversation of, since it's going to burst, what is a real utility that blockchain can solve? And from just the conversations, it became like, oh wow, there is no record keeping. So we need to do that. And then that's where Atsur was born. The biggest challenge, I think, is the building in the creative sector, because not a lot of people believe in the creative sector, and it's not a typical way to get like support. The startup ecosystem in Nigeria generally is mainly centered around fintechs and around bulk of transactions. So when you want to get some support for creative sector, they'll ask you how many sales do galleries make every day, how many whatever. And to be honest, it might not be as bulky, like you say, maybe like 1 million every month, right? It might not be that much. So that support for something that might not necessarily have as much transaction velocity, like a day-to-day OPay or money point, it's kind of been a challenge. Also being in the art industry itself, where most of them are traditional still till today. You know, people are record keeping, people don't really understand what you're explaining to them. They want it to be as simple as possible. So that sensitization has also been an issue, but we are getting through it. My inspiration, honestly, is seeing other builders in this space. When I see other entrepreneurs doing something that has not been done before or has been done differently, but they are just taking that initiative, I'm very fueled, I'm very gingered to build something, because it makes me believe that, okay, what I'm doing is not also like impossible. So honestly, my inspiration comes from other founders and other builders in the ecosystem, not just in Nigeria, but I always watch other like Lions Den and the rest, people just doing things that are different around the world. Yeah, those people, I'm very encouraged. I've learned to honestly not take myself that seriously, to remove myself from what I'm building. And it's a very humbling thing. A lot of times when you build something from scratch, a lot of your personality, a lot of the love is attached to it, but also some ego is attached to it too. They're like, oh, this must work. If someone is criticizing it, you feel like they're criticizing you as a person. Over time, I've learned that most people mean well, and I need to detach myself and detach my ego and not take it so seriously if I really want it to grow beyond me.